Let's go. We're back. 4 psychological pillars to build your marketing on to actually target and properly hit your customer. Now, why it works. We're going to be going over why one email converts and the next one gets ignored. And the payoff, 4 pillars you can ship this week. Let's go. Number 1, social proof. Simple one, everybody knows this, but it's a very, very powerful principle. Now, people copy, people like them. And social proof is the best way to see this. Now, uncertainty makes us look sideways. Specific numbers beat vague praise, match the reviewer to the reader. Just like MyOV has done here, which is an amazing example. They use 92% of MyOV users report life-changing results. Now they use this in the headline, and the sentence leading with a number, especially a percentage, always drags people in. Now, they also say behind that stat are real women. Women who once organized their lives around their cycle, missed work, cancelled plans, and lived with uncertainty. Here are some of their stories. So they explain the situation the potential customer is in right now based on their research, and they give them the proper reviews from people who are in the exactly same situation, people who have done exactly the same stuff, and how their product changed to what they do now. Now also notice that these reviews are pretty long. They're not just 2 sentences, and the longer a review, the more legit it looks, the more legit it is perceived like. So this is an amazing email because it actually brings up a percentage here in the headline, which drags people in, and it also describes people properly in the reviews and actually showcases the before and the after in the reviews from people just like the reader. And at the bottom here we also have thousands more are living differently, working during the periods, enjoying social plans without cancelling, reducing medications with harmful side effects. Would love to hear your success story next. Now this is amazing because at the top here it describes their worst situation, their situation now. Horrible. They need to build their lives around their period and everything. And then they build upon their product, why it works, what actual people like the potential customer has seen change. And then they describe the dream state, which is built a foundation upon in the reviews, and then just structured and set in stone here in the dream outcome. Then they just lead them to the site. Now this is an amazing example of social proof. So in email, proof block sits right above the CTA. It can also be just a line with a number of customers or stars from reviews, but obviously a review is what is perceived like the most legit. Next one is authority. Trust transfers if you show it. Now credentials shortcut the why should I choose you question. Show the proof, don't claim the status. Founder, lab, press, ingredient source. In email, the why we built this block. This is an amazing example from AG1. On their International Women's Day, they actually recognize the scientists and the researchers and educators who help move AG1 forward. Now, this isn't just great because it celebrates the women behind the company. It also shows a lot of degrees, a lot of PhD, RDC, SSD, exercise physiology and nutrition. So it's a huge trust knowing that people like these, that have these degrees, that have this specification within these fields, are actually directly involved with AG1 as a company. So this also builds a huge trust factor, which builds the authority and answers the why you question. All right, next one. This is an interesting one. It's commitment and consistency. Small yes today, big yes tomorrow. Every micro yes raises the next one. Now, the more you include a customer in your process, the more they will feel part of it. And by committing to that and getting used to answering stuff that you ask them to do, they will also be more likely to convert. Just like you tell us we'll make it from Salt. I love this email. Now, if they answer this survey and they come with their feedback and everything, and that doesn't turn out to be what Salt chooses to do, they still feel included. They still feel they had their opinion heard. So if you just make your customers a part of your process, so they're committed to your company, they're actually conditioned to do things that you ask them to do, you're going to get them to really, really buy, really be engaged as loyal customers. Because also people finish what they start. That's why pop-up forms with different steps, just like a scratcher or a micro commit or stuff like this, work so well. Because if people answer one step of a pop-up, they get to the next one where they need to submit their email and they think, well, why not? I mean, I can just do that. Next one, scarcity. Losing hurts more than winning feels good. You don't want to have FOMO. You don't want to miss a sale. You don't want to miss a new launch. This is how you create scarcity. Now, losing hurts more than winning feels good. Fear of missing beats desire to gain. Real limits only. Fake ones, burn the list. Now, access is scarcer than discounts. This is a good example both of scarcity and urgency, honestly, because scarcity here is the few actual clothing pieces that are left, and it's sale ends at midnight. So this is really makes it really scarce, but also urgent for the customer. And we can combine these 2 points because they're really good together. Now, you only want to use real limits. Fake ones do actually burn the list, but you can use the real ones in your favor. If you're low on stock, that's a great way to promote your product, because then people will think it's scarce and they will actually buy from you because, oh, shoot, I've thought about buying this product, but now it might not be free or I might not be able to get it in a couple of months. So that's a great way to do it. Another way is with time, that you're basically just pushing them to convert as soon as possible, because you can say, last time these sold out in 48 hours, or this is our customer favorite, they're probably not going to be in for long before they're gone. And this is how you build the urgency and the scarcity block together. Immensely powerful principles, immensely powerful pillars. Let me know what you guys think, and follow if you want to see some more of this. Check yourself.